So just waiting now. Ronnie Campbell blows his whistle and Castleford kick off deep into the Rovers territory. Rovers undoubtedly will be looking, I would have thought. Well, straight away Miller there kicks it left-footed straight up the field, taken very well indeed by the youngster Gary Lord. Starts to go, he's brought down very well indeed by Paul Harkin. In straight away, there's Bobby Beardmore for Castleford, getting it out again to England. And in goes the tackling, two-man tackles there, Burton and Miller. Good tackle from Burton. Kevin Beardmore gets to his brother. Out it goes again, but in goes Rovers. Three-man tackles again, Hogan's there too. It's a good play. But Castleford still in possession, still using this ball. Barry Johnson now going through. Taken well again by Harkin and Hogan. Kevin Beardmore acting halfback. He'll be there most of the afternoon. To Kevin Ward, this boy can go. He's a real big powerhouse. Slips it out, ball going back. Castleford pick it up. But to knock on, says Ronnie Campbell. You can see him there just showing the fans. And so the first minute or so of this game, Castleford in possession. Rovers tackling very well. This is the first scrum of the afternoon. And what a lovely afternoon it is. And Paul Harkin right on the Hull Kingston Rovers 25. The Robins, as they're known, that's their nickname. And Gavin Miller, the Australian loose forward, getting down in there at the back of the pack. On the left-hand side of the picture, Ronnie Campbell just waiting. Harkin puts it in, gets it out to Gordon Smith. Gets it to George Fairman, the Scotsman. Former Kelso rugby union player he's been since he turned pro. Full international. Ball again to Miller. Miller gets it out to Gary Prone. This boy very dangerous, but this time Barry Johnson puts him down, but Rovers in possession. Again to Harkin, offloads again. Harrison goes straight, taken out well. Good break by him. Pushed down again by this Kevin Ward. Well, the ball hit one of the Castleford players. Play on, says the referee. But no, he loses the ball. That was a cruncher, picked up again by this man Ward. Kevin Ward with the black headband on. Again, the ball from Joyner. England, beefy England, pushes Hogan away. And he can't get away from that two-man tackle again. Harrison goes in, good tackle from him. So it's Ketteridge now, still going down. Tackle well. And David Plange, first time we've seen Plange, but he's pushed out the way. Barry Johnson will go as the ball player. Beardmore, long ball again. That was well taken down. He's lost the ball. Good play from Hull Kingston. Picked that loose ball up. Burton in very quickly indeed. And there's David Watkinson, the general, straight out to Miller. Miller, the Australian, looks again, but in goes Johnson and Beardmore's. And so really it's still at 0-0. It's been the tackling that's been, I think, the hallmark of this game so far in his first 5 minutes. Hogan now, nice ball. Tom loses it. Walsh comes inside, gets it out again. Rovers just finding the men with his passing, and at the end of it all, Harkin, the little man, goes down. Looks his eyes from the cannon and ball shoulders. Harkin plays it now to Hogan. Right, Watkinson there. For 1 minute, I thought he was going to kick it. He loses the ball. Well, there's a lot of mistakes going on. Ball bobbing about all over. Johnson, referee, says he's all right. The Rovers from, so he get him on side, but Ronnie Campbell right on the spot. Beardmore now gets it out to Joyner. Long ball again. It's a good play. And again comes England. To try and get this ball wide. Castleford, very good ball playing side. Here comes the run around. Joyner decides to run, looks inside, can't get it out. The fullback coming in, Gary Lloyd. He's tackle again. Rovers tackling's good, very good, and it's got to be at this stage of the game. Castleford having most of the possession up to now, and just outside the Rovers 25. This is the danger zone. And the first time Tony Marchant, the former Great Britain Colt, the right centre tackle right on the Rovers 25. Ball again, Kevin Beardmore gets it to Johnson. Johnson will look inside. He's wrapped up again. This is the 6th and final tackle. There goes Beardmore. That's the ball. High in the air. George Fairman. Fairman gets up there. It's bobbed about. Taken by Burton. Very well indeed. But it just popped out of Fairman's arms. He did well to get up there, did Fairman. So he's taken a knock as well. And David Watkinson now. Just only about 8 yards from his own line. Harkin now gets it to Hogan. Hogan's just going to have to run. But again, here comes the good tackling. Joyner in for Castleford. Harkin dodges one. Get away. Two-man tackles again. England it was going in very hard. And the ball to John Doherty. Right-footed. Getting it to the best stand side. And that right touchline taken again by Lord there, but Gary Prome and David Lord wrap him up. As Marchant falls over his own man there, and he's all right though. It's Castleford now, still on that scoreline. Hull Kingston Rovers 0 and Castleford 0 in the Yorkshire Cup final here at Headingley. And it's good tackling again from Hull Kingston. Made it look forward to me. Yes, Ronnie Campbell there, very experienced, just indicating to both sets of supporters, and these supporters really looking for a victory today. So it's a scrum down. Harkin just having a word with Ronnie Campbell. Just wants to know what's happening. And David Watkinson there, waiting to get in. Those look like walruses, don't they, there with those big moustaches. And Kevin Ward with his black curly hair, the heads go in, the ball, it's a good one for Rovers, taken by Gordon Smith now looks to Fairman. He's tackled very well indeed by his opposite number, Gary Lloyd, this youngster playing well for Castleford. Signed from Stanley Rangers. Has played on the wing. Miller now, dummies one way, keeps going, still looking, but he's wrapped up again, this time by his opposite number, John Joyner. With 13 on their backs. And Gary Prone now loves to run, did his Prone, gets it to Zulkemer, Emma powers in again, still going his Emma, that's a good break by him. Plays the ball quickly to Laws, to Harkin. Harkin dummies one way, short ball again to Burton. Burton comes through, looks for support. Sixth and final tackle coming in. Watkinson going on the blind side, looks to Harkin. Harkin will put the little kick in, taken well, very well by Tony Spears. And the referee comes in because there's an off-the-ball incident there, because Harkin's, well, he's going to have some treatment. And so Des Harrison going across to the referee. But Ronnie Campbell, very experienced, just pushes the Castleford away, says get out the way. And he'll listen to his touch judge, Mr. Ringer. And he'll have to see what Mr. Ringer has to say. And this is good. The touch judge helping the referee here after Harkin and Grubber kick through. And so the referee will come across and he won't stand any nonsense at all. Well, it's the big fella. In fact, it's Martin Kettridge, who in fact has been pulled out. And he's been told, sound from more ends, this boy in 1983, well, he's given a penalty away to Hull Kingston Rovers. And just on my watch, 8 minutes gone of this first half, and John Dorahy has the opportunity to put the first points on the board. He's just outside the Castleford's 25, and I would think no more than about 13 yards in from this that far touchline, or the near touchline, the Rovers left wing. And the touch judges have gone round, we've got the physio on, just sorting the Robins, slight knocks and injuries. David Watkinson, the captain, and so it's John Dorahy, the Australian, played twice for Australia at fullback, and has done the Australian circuit. Very good player, stand-off half, centre and fullback, and I think a talented footballer, the man from plays for Illawarra, the nickname the Steelers, and straight up and down goalkeeper. He's not one of these round the corner merchants, so he takes about 6 steps backwards. You can see the distance he's got to kick now as he kicks it high, and we'll look for the flags, and the flags are out. That's the first score of the afternoon. After 8 minutes of play, it's Hull Kingston Rovers 2, Castleford 0 in this Yorkshire Cup final here at Headingley, the home of Leeds Rugby League Club. So it's 2-0 after that foul by Martin Kettridge on Paul Harkin after he grubber kicked through on the Castleford 25, and John Dorahy, the Australian, kicks the first points of the afternoon. So Castleford to kick off. And Campbell says get on with it. And it's deep towards the Rovers. Miller, the Australian, goes charging in. The three-man tackle as Johnson comes up, so too does Ford. Beardmore, so he's all right. So he got a boot in his face. I'm sure it was accidental as Zulkemer comes through again. He's taken out well. Two-man tackles all the time. But the Robins 2-0 in the lead. And the ball back to Fairman. Rovers like to kick, like to put this long kick down. And I would have thought that's offside there, which certainly Campbell gives, and quite rightly so. And so it'll be a penalty. Gary Prone there deciding to play on the Kiwi International Centre, but definitely offside, and so it'll be a penalty to Castleford, and it'll be Martin Kettridge to take this. Kicks it right-footed down that best stand touchline. Pange gets the ball off the ball away, and so it'll be a little run around here. The ball comes back inside to the big fella, Kevin Ward, and he is a big fellow. Full Great Britain international, and he didn't let that go from Zulkemer there, and he really looked to mountain men to look there, and it's still 2-0 the scoreline in Hull Kingston Rovers favour, and there's 3 of them. Harkin at the back there, the little man, like a little ferret there as Gavin Miller just pushes Kettridge down. Ball goes wide on the blind side for Castleford. Joyner now looks back inside, he's lost the ball, so a lot of mistakes going on, which is only natural. It's Well, it's a big game for these two clubs, and everybody wants to win. And so David Laws now with the ball, tackled again. And it's Kevin Beardmore in with a tackle. Tackle and Johnson too. Johnson and Beardmore playing very well for Castleford, and too Kevin Ward. Rovers now just setting the position up, setting that platform up. Does Harrison will play it. Watkinson and Harkin again decides to kick it right-footed. It's bouncing, but I think Tony Spears will get it. He's got number 5 on his back, but they've switched him to the right wing and put Plange, who's got 2 on the back. He's gone across on that left wing, undoubtedly to watch the Rhodes international winger Gary Clunk. But the game goes on, Castleford in possession. And again, that 2-man tackle from the Robins. Beardmore getting it out to Kittredge, just ducks in Hogan and Burton. The Rovers second row just tie him up very well indeed. And that's the balding Tony Marchin, only a young lad. And Kevin Ward there, still going, this man Ward. Hogan, he just pushes Hogan out of the way. Ball goes back. And so Castleford kick it deep. Beardmore kicks it right-footed. Oh, well taken by David Laws on that left wing. Laws now likes to run this boy, but Marchand takes him well, so too does England, and that will be high. That looked too high to me, and the referee was there, and George Furman there. So again, Ronnie Campbell right on the spot, and he's not going to stand any nonsense this afternoon. The bearded George Furman, he's got the ball in his hands already. He wants to get on with the game. And so Ronnie Campbell this way to George Furman, takes this right-footed to the best stand side, the near touchline as far as Kickton Row is concerned. And the ball's there straight away from the ball boy. David Laws flicks him up. There's the benches. That's where Roger Millward and Malcolm Reilly, the coaches, will be just weighing it up. Ball inside again to Harrison, but these two sets of forwards playing very well indeed, very fast pace and some very good tackling. Harrison now gets up to play the ball. Watkinson to Harkin to Hogan. Hogan falls to the tackle of Don Joyner. David Watkinson again to Harkin. Again to Burt. Going through, gets away from one man. That did well, did Chris Burton. Taken out again by Marchand. And again Gary Prone. And Harkin again kicking it right-footed. Let's see it spinning towards that Castleford line. It's going over the dead, touch and go, but he's going to run it out, this boy. Zucchema, oh, lovely tackle from Emma. That was a good tackle right underneath the Castleford 25. From the prop forward, he did well there. Marching now, and there's Zucchema again. That's his second one in about 2 seconds. And again, there's Emma again. That's 3 on the trot. That's good play from the young prop. And Miller just puts him out the way and says, come on, I'll take the next one. As Beefy England comes through, he's lost the ball. And that's good play from Dorry. Picks that loose ball up. Those are the crumbs you've got to pick up in a cup tie, and certainly in a final. Zucchema drives towards the Castleford line. 2-0 the scoreline. England with a tackle. Dorry now. Harkin dummies one way. That's a lovely ball to Hogan. Hogan going through. Hogan there. One over the top. Gordon Smith, he can get it over. No, he can't. That's good play as Spears came in there. Took Gordon Smith out. There was a chance on that left wing. Harkin now. Rovers really pounding this Castleford line. Harrison now. 2-man tackle on him. Kittredge goes in. So too does Ward. Harrison will play to Harkin. Goes on the blind side again. Miller now going to go through. Is he there? Oh, he's short. A yard short. Great tackle there from Diamond for Castleford. Gary Prome now puts a little kick in. Prome over the top, going for the ball, and the ball, oh, the fullback takes it out. That'll be a drop out from underneath the post. So tremendous pressure now from the Robins. Still 2-0 the scoreline. But Castleford now under all sorts of problems and pressures from the red and whites, and the army of the red and whites getting behind their fans. So too are the Castleford fans. Great atmosphere at Headingley. Long ball, George Furman takes it. Starts to go. Still going, very strong is Furman. Nice to get out of the tackle. Gets out the tackle very quickly indeed. Hogan runs off from acting halfback. He's taken out. Watkinson, the captain, waits for Hogan. Hogan gets up just a little bit slowly. To Harkin. Harkin again to Miller. Miller there. Good ball again to Dorry. That was a good ball to Laws. Laws looks inside. Burton's banging the ball, so Burton will have to go acting halfback. Gets it to Gary Prome. Gary Prome now. Oh, weaving through. Prome still going. He's got Gordon Smith with it. A chance here for the Robins. Gary Miller's going to score! Oh, what a try for the Robins. Brilliant centre play. And Bobby Beardmore playing, well, he's not very happy with his teammates, the Castleford teammates, because Gary Prome there zipped through 4 of the Castleford players. found Gordon Smith to his right. Smith there, the half-back, linked up well, and there was the Australian Gary Miller going flying over, and that's the first try of the afternoon. My watch, just 15 minutes of play gone, and it's Hull Kingston Rovers 6, Castleford 0 in this Yorkshire Cup final, and the Rovers fans all round this ground, this tremendous cheering from them. Red and white hats, scarves, you name it, they've got it. And there's the Castleford side. Well, there'll be a union meeting underneath those posts, and they'll be talking about who missed the tackles, because there's no doubt Prome there showing why he's considered one of the best centres in the world today. Class centre, very strong, very fast, lot of vision, great professional, and he really showed why. Certainly in the second test he'll have to be marked next Saturday at Wigan against Great Britain, because that was a brilliant break for that first try. Now here's John Doherty, no more than about 10 yards from the Castleford line, just goes back about 6 paces. He'll have a last look at the post. Already kicked a penalty goal after 8 minutes, so here's the conversion now, and the flag's got no problem at all. So that scoreline showing now after 15 minutes of play: Hull Kingston Rovers 8, Castleford 0. And so Cass now will be looking to get back in this game. Certainly there, the Rovers deserved, I think, that try. They had bombarded the Castleford line for the last 10 minutes of this match, moving the ball wide, probing, moving it blind, moving it open, the forwards and backs combining well, and that really was a marvellous try from the Australian Gary Miller. He'll be pleased with that one. So Castleford kick off, and Burton goes charging through again, tackle again by Johnson, and these two props playing their hearts out for Castleford. Certainly is Kevin Wood. Oh, Harkin breaks there, looks inside, Watkinson comes, taken out again. David Watkinson, the captain of Hull Kingston. Gordon Smith again, that's good play. Oh, lot of ball from John Dory. Gary Prome is going again, his Prome looks for lost. Oh, the ball's bouncing about all of that. Was unlucky, there was a chance there as Gary Prome. Lovely ball from John Dory, and Prome accelerating away. So Cass now, they pick that loose ball up. They'll say thank you very much indeed. And they've really got to get a pat and just settle down with their play. Hogan with the tackle, working hard. Johnson now looks towards the, like to play it down the middle, Castleford, and link up with their pacey half-back, set the two Beardmore twins. Johnson again, now this time it's beefy England coming through, but there's a good tackle from Watkinson. Kevin Beardmore for Castleford, 8-0 it is in Rovers. Joyner inside a bad ball, and Bobby Beardmore did well there as, again, David Watkinson, this tremendous tackler. Ball again, England kicks it, right-footed. And it's gone into Ducks. David Plange there, number 2 for Castleford, hasn't really touched the ball, very dangerous, very strong from Doncaster. And so Kevin Harkin there just has a word with Ronnie Campbell, and Ronnie Campbell's telling the two packs to get on the mark, just showing them that he's in charge. And the two front rows there, and they really are fearless front rows. Ball goes in, Kevin, and Bobby Beardmore puts it into his twin brother Kevin, and I think it was a family affair there, and at the end of it all, its own feet. And Ronnie Campbell there just indicating, doing the mime for the fans, just to tell them exactly what he's doing. But at the end of it all, it'll be a penalty to Hull Kingston Rovers, and it'll be George Furman to take this one. And oh dear, there's a bit of a problem in the crowd there at the back there, where the Castleford supporters are, and the police there have, well, the men aren't messing about, are they? Just that's the way to handle. We don't want people like that in rugby league. Certainly it's a family sport, and they can go elsewhere or lock them up, isn't it, in my opinion. Anyway, the game goes on, the rest of the crowd behaving themselves, and quite rightly so. And the Robins now with a tap penalty. Waiting for the referee. David Watkinson now looks to Harkin. Harkin with the runaround. Watson gets it back inside. Oh, that was unlucky for Hogan. Picked up well by England. Castleford. Zuckerman acting halfback. Getting out to Harkin. Harkin goes. Oh, a little break from the man. Look, his little legs going like mad. Oh, he's taken out. That was a good break. Gordon Smith backing him up. John Dory now points there. He'll go on the blind side. I won't surprise. Yes, he pointed that way. Went the other. Flicked his hand inside to say, I'm coming on the blind side. David Laws will be acting halfback. Good tackle again from Kevin Ward. He's played well this afternoon for Castleford, the big man. The mountain man, as they call him. Miller loses the ball. Well, there we are. I never make a juggler with. But what a great try he scored in the 15th minute for the Rovers. The only try of the game. And the Robins in the lead, 8 points to 0. Castleford now in possession, just outside their own 25. The Rovers certainly have pinned them down in their own 25 this last 10 minutes of the match. And in goes Des Harrison. And here comes Ward again, Kevin Ward. Oh, he really is powerful, but Watkinson goes in there to a real hard man. Maybe Watkinson frightened of nobody. Beardmore again, gets it now to Johnson. Johnson dummies one way. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Bobby Beardmore. Beardmore going away now, down into the Rovers 25, just over, kicked over George Furman's head now. Harkins covering as well, so is Gary Clark. All they've got to do is kick now. Oh, they've missed it there. Bobby Beardmore scored for Castleford. Look at the Castleford fans where those police are. They'll be pleased, because that's the try for Castleford after just 20 minutes play. It's now Hull Kingston Rovers 8, Castleford 4, and that man, Barry Johnson, brilliant ball from him. There was Bobby Beardmore, accelerated away from the cover. George Furman did the right thing, just came out of his own 25, and Beardmore kicked over his head and his shoulders. Ball bouncing, Harkin chasing, and Gary Clark, one of them I think, certainly could have kicked it dead. Missed it completely, and there was Bobby Beardmore to pick that ball up and go over. Well, that's really opened this game out now, and the Castleford fans, you can see them there behind the sticks, where we had some problems with them earlier. Well, they're all chanting and cheering. It will give Castleford a certainly new heart. Oh, what a great game. What a rip-roaring cup tie it's been this afternoon. Really, we've had everything. We've had some crunching tackling. We've had some good football. We've had some mistakes. We expect that. So here's Beardmore. Beardmore going to take this. Terrific goal kicker. Screws it. The left of that left upright. He won't be pleased with that. And so Rovers still in the lead by 8 points to 4. And they will kick off from the centre spot. Kingston Rovers playing from left to right in this first half. And the fans, I think, very pleased with their performance. Certainly maybe could have had one or two more tries. They've certainly looked, I think, for my money, in a different league when they've really got that ball wide. Castleford, very good side, coached by Malcolm Reilly, and he's had some great battles with the two Hull clubs over the last few years, and very rarely have they ever come on top. So tremendous record the two Humberside clubs have got over Castleford in the big games, and that's where it counts, in the big ones. Oh, now coming through again, the mountain man, but this time he can't get away. Gary Prome goes diving in, Johnson pulls him out their way. So there's no quarter given by these teams. Joyner, lovely break from Joyner, that's a lovely dummy. Joyner going away now, still going, gets the ball back inside, the ball's knocked down. Could Castleford pick it up? We'll have to see. It looks like a cast ball. George Furman gets pushed out the way. Fast and furious it is. There's England, beef England, going, ducks his head and his shoulder. Gary Prome in, Harrison in as well. And England now fighting together. 8 points to 4 as Ward now comes through. Castleford now really coming back at the Robins, but the Robins matching them with the tackling. Just outside the Rovers 25. Johnson now looks for again. Oh, that was unlucky. It was a lovely ball taken well by Gordon Smith. Smith seems to cover up well at the back. Very well indeed. Second phase defence. Took Emma now. Just got to power his way out. Three-man tackle again. Joyner in with a tackle. So too Kevin Ward. Harkin now. Short ball again to Burton. Burton going through. Well, he's beaten one tackle. And we'll see what happens. Oh dear me, the touch judge is on. Well, no, that was any there, and England goes in two. Looks as though Burton's feet, I think, just came out there on England. And we'll have to see what the touch judge, Singer, he's been on before, and Ronnie Campbell, end of it all. It's a penalty to Castleford. Well, the Cas fans were pleased with that, and the Rovers fans will disagree. It depends who you support. But at the end of the day, that scoreline still Hull Kingston Rovers 8, Castleford 4. And the Cas now with a penalty. And Kevin Beardmore looks to do the run around. Johnson now flicks it back inside to his partner. And Kevin Ward there lost the ball in the tackle. And Gavin Miller very quickly there to turn. The Rovers moves forward, 30 on his back, turns to the referee just to say, come on, Zip, he knocked it on. But Ronnie Campbell on the spot. So Harkin there, the little man, to put the ball in for Hull Kingston. And Hull Kingston win it now to George Furman. Back inside, good ball to Prome. Prome now loves to run, gets the ball out, knocks it on, it hasn't gone forward, and end of it all. Rovers pick it up with George Furman taking it. Furman trying to get up. And Johnson there keeps him down and won't let him get up and play the ball. And Barry Johnson there says, not me, sir. Oh, no, not me, sir. And shakes his head, but Ronnie Campbell says, you can cut that out. And the referee, and you're laying on and it isn't allowed. So Furman will take this. And that's a nice pump from George Furman into the well there on the best hand side. There's the two dugouts, rather nice Do you think we've got double glazing in? Keep Roger Miller and really warm as Gary Miller again comes powering through. The score of the only try, or should I say the only try for Hull Kingston Rovers. Bobby Beardmore's got one for Castleford. And now it's Des Harrison going through, but he's tackled there. Again, John Joyner, but it's Rovers now on the attack again. Again, this man Miller pushes one man out, gets a nice ball to Harrison. That's good support play, well played as Harrison goes into the Castleford 25. Taken out again, John Joyner at once with a tackle. Harkin now looks again, dummies inside to Hogan, going to go one way go. Look, he goes again, the little man's still going. Well, there we are, taken. Well, looks as though he's going to lose his collar there off his jersey. Inside the Castleford 25, no more than about 20 yards on that line. David Watkinson now going on the Rovers left. Miller now goes one way. Ball gets it to Burton. Burton's still going there. So he's going to try and get it to John Dorry. John Dorry. There he's right. Just as if, come on, let's go blind. Let's see what he does. Yes, he gets it back to Fairbairn. Fairbairn now goes for the drop goal. Right-footed, but no, he's right left of the left upright, and so it'll be a tap out on the 25 for Castleford. Fairbairn, I think, did the right thing. It was the sixth tackle, and here they come again. Castleford. Oh, little Kevin Beardmore there nearly got away. Johnson now turns again, gets it out to Diamond. I haven't seen much of Steve Diamond this afternoon. Welsh rugby union player plays the ball now. Ball goes to Kevin Beardmore, gets into this big man Ward. He's a mountain of a man. Ball bobbing about all over. Marchant now picks it up. Marchant goes one way, gets away from it, still going. David Watkinson, that's the copybook tackle. Many of the youngsters watching this, that's the way to tackle. England now coming through, and again Watkinson again hanging on. And Harkin there, the little halfback, comes up to help him. So beefy England there made a good 20 yards for Castleford. Joyner now. Castleford now looking for support. Ball bobbed it about. But Hogan picked it up, but it looks as though he knocked it on. And Ronnie Campbell there just points to it and says, no, it's a knock-on. Still that scoreline, 8 points to 4 in Hull Kingston Rovers' favour in this first half of the John Smith's Yorkshire Cup final here at Headingley. And really, this pitch is suited for rugby league football, and these two sides are very good, classy sides, very good footballing sides. It's a scrum down. And it'll be Bobby Beardmore to put it in. Gets it out there to Diamond. Diamond looks for the fullback. Lord comes in. Oh, what a tackle from George Fairbairn. That really was a tackle. And Lord there, yes, he really felt that one. And Fairbairn now goes in with another one. Well, he's as fearless as this Scotsman from Kelso. And Beardmore, the right thing did Beardmore, saw that George Fairbairn was out of position. Well, Fairbairn had been doing the tackling, but again, these halfbacks covered very well. Harkin there, dummies one way. Oh, dear. Thought he'd had his head knocked off there. And so Gary Prome. Now Prome, this is the man coming through again. He's on his knees, he's still going. Here's the Kiwi. Put down this time by Kevin Beardmore. And the Rollins and Miller there. Oh, that's a bad ball. Read well by Johnson as he turned it back inside. Turned his back and he can't do that. Certainly against a side like Castleford. There's England there, just dragging Hogan out the way and telling him to get out the way. The play goes on. David Pang, first time we've seen him. Well, he's tackled very well indeed. And Gary Hyde also, we've hardly seen Hyde this afternoon. Diamond now with the ball. Diamond tackled very well indeed by Watkinson. Kevin Beardmore acting halfback. Gets the ball to his twin brother Bobby. To Joyner. Joyner looks to go. Good tackle again. Very good tackling from Hull Kingston. Harrison and Hogan there. Just outside the Rovers 25. Beardmore now offloads again to Johnson. Johnson goes. The big black-haired number 10. And there's Watkinson on his knees. Still tackling on his knees is David Watkinson there, the Rovers captain. Kevin Beardmore. One ball out again. Here's his twin brother Bobby. That's high in the air. George Fairbairn comes up. Fairbairn there bobbing about all over. Fairbairn takes it. We'll have to see what the referee says. And at the end of it all, John Dorry just picks him up there. And it'll be a scrum down. And Campbell just bringing him onto the mark. Says, come on over here, I'm in charge. And John Dorry, the left of your picture, just looking maybe to see where his centre going. And Hart comes on the blind side, the Castleford number 4, so Dorry will come that side as well, just to mark him. Rovers on the defensive, no more than about 8 yards from the Hull Kingston Rovers line. And Kevin Beardmore can't get in, he's in now as his brother puts the ball in, runs off the pack, gets it to Diamond, Diamond tries to go in, but there's the three-man crunching tackles from Hull Kingston. Still 8 points to 4 in the lead. 10 minutes to go to half-time, to that half-time hooter, and I would think there'll be a lot of talking from both coaches, but the crowd have been pleased because it's been a very exciting game of rugby league football. But Castleford now still looking for their second try before half-time, and there's Beardmore runs off. He loves to run off. Bobby Beard still going up, but he seems sliding on his knees there. Burton with the tackle, no more than about 3 yards from the line. Hyde now gets it out to Bobby Beardmore, turns the ball back inside. Here comes the big fella, the mountain man, slips it again. Hyde's caught. He's still going his high, but that's good tackling. John Dory goes too. So too does Harkin. Sixth and final tackle coming up. Kevin Beardmore loves to run off in this situation. Gets it to his brother. Here comes the bomb again. It's high in the air. George Fairbairn, somebody's going to have to jump. Fairbairn jumps it very well indeed there. That's a good take from the Scotsman. Ronnie Campbell there just saying, let's have a look. Where is he? He's all right. Let him play it. And there's the Bobby Beardmore getting up. The number 12. That's in Ketteridge. So, Rovers now in possession. Zukema. And again, Dory there to go. Gary Miller coming away off that foot there. Looks again, always looking to pass, but it would have been suicidal in his own 25. Dory now looks again. I think everybody's saying, well, kick it. We'll have to see. And Gordon Smith there gets it out. That's a nice ball to Gary Clark. Clark, this is key. This boy can go. The Great Britain International. We're back in the side. Still going, Clark. Oh, he's still going. That's a great break from Gary Clark. Only still a youngster, 6 foot tall. He really is a class winger. John Dory now getting it out to Harkin. Harkin, nice ball again to Hogan. Hogan starts to go on that. Loves to run wide. Taken out very well indeed by Keith England. He's a Colton and under-24 international, so there's a lot of good players on this part. Harkin now from the ball from Gary Prone. Kicks it right-footed. Ooh, just sits right on the line, and that'll be ball back. If it just goes right on the line, it's the ball back. The crowd screaming, I think. Round here, the Rovers fans undoubtedly thinking should be a scrum down, but no, it's ball back, and the touch judge absolutely right there. That's the those are the laws. Watkinson there, you can see him, the Kingston Rovers captain there. Ball goes in, Castleford's ball, but I would have thought that let's have it in again. So the one twin to another, and there you can see what happens. Castleford win the ball down, just to turn around. Comes on. Oh, what a tackle again from George Fairbairn. Again, both fullbacks there really fearless in their tackling. And Lord did so well, but so too did Fairbairn. Really crunching tackle. So it's Lord, well, he's up. So the youngsters took it very well indeed. Fairbairn, he's gone back as well. So it really is a tough game, the world of rugby league. In comes that man Ward again. It takes 3 again. Burton goes in. Miller's there. And that little man again, you can see him getting dragged off his Harkin. Well, he's got the ball. Well, that's what a cheeky scrum asked for. Planges hit him in the back. Oh, and Ronnie Campbell's in like a referee, boxing. Get over there, he says. Like a schoolmaster, wasn't he? And Plange there, good discipline from Plange, gets out the way. I'm sure his forwards would have told him to get out the way. At the end of it all, it's a penalty to Castleford, and Bobby Beardmore just kicks it right forward. No more than about 8-10 yards from the Hull Kingston Res line. And the ball, Kevin Beardmore will get this. He'll tap it on the 10. Johnson now, the ball player, makes the play to England. England, oh, dragged down. That was good tackling from Watkinson and Chris Burton. Still 8 points to 4. Diamond now, but Diamond, he just can't get going today. Tackled well by Gordon Smith. Here's Lord now, the young fullback, tackled out very well indeed. Gavin Miller working hard, the Australian. Castleford now, still with the ball. Nice ball back inside from Johnson to his partner. He's lost the ball as Kevin Ward picked up again very quickly. Indeed for Hull Kingston. And Hogan did well there. Having a good play in the second row. Oh, lot of ball from Gary Prem. Look, Dory goes. Oh, lovely play. Got away again, turns it back inside. Lovely ball to David Laws. Laws now accelerating, coming over to this right wing. The whole of the Castleford team plunges with him. There's Gary Clark. Can he give him a chance? Oh, he's fallen down. Clark might have sailed in. There's the 3-1 tackle, but what a run from David Laws, the former Old Hibernians Rugby Union player. Tremendous 70-yard break. Rovers now moving this ball wide. Well, the ball come off Kevin Ward there as Harkin tried to get it wide. And I would have thought he was in offside position. And Beardmore there appealing to the referee, but no, that was offside, definitely offside. And Ronnie Campbell, because there, that was a brilliant break from Laws. It had cut Castleford to shreds, and all the Rovers had to do then was to move it quickly, move it wide, and there was a chance of 6 points. So really, in some respect, if they only get 2, they'll have been unlucky, and I would have thought that Castleford will be pleased there. Bit of a professional foul, I think, that one. And so John Doherty, with about 5 minutes to go to the half-time hooter, has the opportunity in front of the Castleford post to put Hull Kingston Rovers into double figures. We'll have to see as the bit of sand comes on this park, on the Headingley turf. Hope the grounds will be happy with that. Everybody seems to use sand nowadays, and very few don't. And so Doherty there takes his time in placing this ball. Certainly treats it like a pot of gold, and that's what it is. So I was talking to Maurice Bamford, the Great Britain coach, before this match, and he said, you know, the great thing about this game is you've got to put the ball over the opponent's line, and you either do it with tries or you do it with goals, and if you win by 16 drop goals to 15 points, then you've won. And that's what it's all about. It's about scoring points, and if you're scoring points, then you're keeping the crowd entertained as well. John Doherty now kicks it right-footed. Oh, no problems at all for the Australian. The man from Illawarra Steelers makes it 10 points to 6. Just 5 minutes to go to this half-time, and Rovers, the Hull Kingston Rovers, in the lead here this afternoon in the John Smith's Yorkshire Cup final between these two great Yorkshire sides. And the ball kicked very quickly indeed, down deep into Hull Kingston Rovers territory. Taken again. Rovers there just getting the ball. And it was that man Gary Clark, the right winger, plays it to the captain David Watkinson. Here comes Miller now, the scorer of that first try after 15 minutes. For Hull Kingston Rovers, and what a great rafting forward he is, and no mean ball player either. Harkin dummies one way, still going as a little man, tries to link up, gets it back inside of Watkinson. This is good support play from these two, the captain and his little half-back, and he just pushes Zukemmer out the way and says come on, and it'll be John Doherty there. Rovers love to kick sometimes first and second tackles. Tony Spears there, oh, he dives on it like a goalkeeper, kept the ball, tries to get away from Gary Prome. David Laws with a tackle. There's Harrison there covering up, and there's Marchant now. Marchant will run off from acting halfback, ducks his head. Laws holds on to his stomach, knocks him down. Ball again, Beardmore. Kettridge there, but Kettridge can't get going as Miller comes in with a tackle, and you can rest assured Watkinson will be there if there's a Castleford man with the ball. Oh, that's a cruncher from Burton. That was a good tackle from Chris Burton, but Ward still got it away. We'll have to see there, I think, the referee. Yes, well, it looks as though he might have shouted held just as he got rid of it, so he'll give him maybe a scrum down here. And yes, he will do. Had he shouted held and then he'd released it a few seconds later, and it could well have been a penalty, but I think he's given both sides the benefit of the doubt. But Rovers ball here, and Rovers get it. The ball's bobbing about all over, and I think Beardmore there looked offside. And so Gary Miller gets the ball, says, can't give us the ball. And there's a good shot there of an all action of forwards and backs. Harkin with the ball, as a word of David Watkinson, flicks it to George Fairbairn. So we'll see, and John Doherty now takes it off Fairbairn, and so the Australian, I think, will just tap this, well, I should say punt this towards the right-hand touchline, does so. Kicks it over the stand. Again, about 30 yards from this Castleford line. It's Zukemmer now driving in, but look at that, three-man tackle again. In they go, Kevin Ward, Beardmore and Johnson for Castleford. That front three have worked hard. Oh, what a ball from Miller. Oh, unlucky there. Chris Burton there was unlucky. Lovely ball from Miller. And Hogan really came through. He was unlucky just to lose it. There was a chance there. Castleford now coming back. It really is exciting. It's rip-roaring. It's end-to-end stuff. And really the tackling of the highest calibre, and some lovely ball play as well. There's been mistakes, we expect that, as these two honest sides and very classy sides still going at each other. Joyner there, the long ball again to Marchant. Marchant trying to get away from Prome, offloads there to Spears. Spears gets away, good well from Walls, but again good covering from John Doherty. There's the benches there, Malcolm Riley to the left and Roger Millwood to the right. Diamond kicks it right-footed into the Rovers territory, bouncing the 25. David Watkinson will take this, and he'll just go for 6 tackles without a doubt, just inside his own 25. Oh, George Fairbairn there. Well, what a lovely handoff there from Fairbairn. But Fairbairn there looks up, but Ronnie Campbell sees something that I haven't seen. We'll have to see. And Johnson's got the ball. Diamond says, "Give me the ball." And Ronnie Campbell there says, "Look, you use your elbow." So Fairbairn there penalised there for use of the elbow. And he's in charge, he's right there on the small, he's Ronnie Campbell. And so it's a penalty to Castleford. And everybody there just looking round, Gavin Miller there just seeing who's injured, seeing who's all right. And here comes the magic sponge, David Watkinson, I think, being called over, the captain of Hull Kingston Rovers, and George Furman, maybe just telling Furman that he's in charge and, you know, cut it out. So, end of it all, it was Bobby Beardmore, the little scrum half, who is injured. Only prolific goal kicker, so I would have thought that Stevie Diamond could well take this one instead of Beardmore. He's having that magic sponge and smelling salts, etc. And at the end of it all, it's a penalty to Castleford, about a foot from the Hull Kingston Rovers 25, and about 5 yards to the right of the right upright. So Diamond, he too a prolific kicker of the ball in his career in rugby league, when he signed for Wakefield Trinity way back in 1978 from Welsh Rugby Union, and he's travelled the circuit since then. So Steve Diamond will come up here with the right-footed kicker, kicks it right-footed. We'll look for the flags, and the flags go up. The Castleford fans behind the post there, they'll be pleased. You can see their colours, the yellow and black colours, and the scoreline now: Hull Kingston Rovers 10, Castleford 6, and there it is. The hooter goes for half-time. Ronnie Campbell there points to the dressing rooms as the Castleford side jog off there, going into the dressing room to see their coach Malcolm Reilly. They've got 6 points. Behind them, Hull Kingston Rovers, they've got 10 points. Roger Millwood, I think, would have been looked for 1 or 2 more. We'll be very pleased with the performance. And there they go, in I would think for a hot cup of tea. Well, the two teams coming back on the pitch. Rovers, Hull Kingston Rovers already on there to the right of you, and Castleford coming down that best hand side. And Rovers playing from right to left this half. Lovely afternoon, and the pitch in beautiful condition. In the second half, the half-time score showing Hull Kingston Rovers 10, Castleford 6. And we've got a substitution for Hull Kingston Rovers. It looks as though John Lydiott there, number 14 on his jersey, he's come on. Looking through the backs and the half-backs, George Furman. It looks as though the George Furman will not be taking part in this second half. And Furman, who Great Britain international, great fullback, and we saw in that first half some tremendous tackles. But, it's Lydiott on. Lydiott, the former East Riding Rugby Union player, and quite a utility man himself. He's played centre, on the wing, and fullback as well. So Castleford now behind by 4 points, and as Lord takes the ball, and again in goes this crunching tackling of Hull Kingston. Miller there. This Castleford come out of their own 25. That's a good play. And again, that man, beefy England, Keith England. And now Beardmore kicking it right-footed. So testing. Oh, and Lydiott takes it very well indeed. They tested the fullback, and he was up to it. And that the Rovers fans all around me, they'll be pleased. They're pleased with that one. Watkinson now getting it out. Harrison driving in. The three-man tackle again. Kevin Beardmore, what a great job he's done. And the Kevin Ward, Martin Kettridge there, Harkin now gets it out to Don Dorry. Good ball from Dorry. Oh, Gary Clark now going down this wing. Oh, Clark still going. Tremendous break from Gary Clark. Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, the ball's bouncing all over. Picked up by Diamond. Gary Lloyd for Castleford gets it back inside to David Plange. Plange now, the winger, hardly had a chance all afternoon. But what a break from Gary Clark coming off that right wing. Lovely ball from Dorry. Came right inside, and then there was that crunching tackle from Kevin Ward, and unfortunately loses the ball. Well, what a start to this second half of the Yorkshire Cup final here between these two great sides. So it's Castleford now in possession. Kevin Beardmore will take this one. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson now again. Looks again for Ward. Lovely ball from Ward. Diamond going through. That's a lovely break. Oh, Diamond take that well. Good tackle again from John Doherty. And Diamond gets it now. So it's Castleford. Malcolm Reilly, their coach, there's really thrown at them. He once more. And Doherty there. One-arm tackle there on Kevin Ward. And Ward didn't. Well, he won't be pleased. Oh, just pushes the half-back. Well, centre away. Here's the bomb again from Bobby Beardmore. He's in there, testing it again. Oh, Lydiott, well played indeed, Lydiott. He would be proud of that one. Oh, dear me, he took a knock there from Martin Ketteridge. But it's hard, it's tough. Gary Prome, an acting halfback. Prome now gets away from all, doesn't he go? Pushes him out the way. Still going, doing a waltzing Matilda. Taken by Diamond. And David Watkinson now waiting there as Gary Prome just pushes Johnson out there. Short ball again. Gavin Miller coming through. The Australian can't get away. Gets up and plays the ball. Kevin Ward, the tackler. Harkin, short ball to Harrison. Harrison, that's it. Goes again. He goes. He looks for support. Goldsmith coming there. Was unlucky. Just outside their own 25. Harkin again, getting it away. Gary Prome, lovely ball from Prome. Lydiate. John Lydiate still got his lid. Puts a little kick in. He's bouncing all over. Comes off the fullback. Lovely tackle there. In goes Lydiate. David Law's backing up as well. Good play there from Spears, did well. Tony Spears, the youngster. Paul Castleford lose the ball, and in goes Burton there, and Kevin Beardmore pushes him out the way and said he was touched down a bit offside. Well, he's pitched the ball, got it from the play of the ball. Play on, says the referee. And Martin Ketteridge now coming through, taken out, good tackling from again Chris Burton and also Gordon Smith. Played well as Gordon Smith at standoff this afternoon for the Robins. Miller in with a tackle. Diamond acting halfback, and again Johnson will play it. Here comes Warney, this big man. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Ward. Oh, David Joyner loses it. And Lydiate again picks the crumbs up. Well, that was a lovely break again from this man Ward, Kevin Ward. What a game he's having for Castleford. Gordon Smith, lovely ball back inside. Gary Prome there. Oh, he's playing with him, his Prome. Still going this Kiwi centre. Linking up again, looks for Laws back inside. That's lovely Plentus centre play there from Gary Prome. Watkinson now waits for Lawrence. Play the ball. Till 10 points to 6. Miller now comes off that foot. Oh, Miller's still going. He's still going. He's got Des Harris. Miller's going to score. Yes, he's in. What a try. Gavin Miller there. He kept going. He looked as though he was going to pass. And that's the try. Just 5 minutes into the second half. And Miller goes over, makes it 14 points to 6. Well, the Australian, that's his second of the afternoon. Cole KR, Miller there. You can see on the electric scoreboard. And Castleford there. He just spread-eagled after that great break from Gary Prome, David Laws. And there was Miller. Showed his sidestepping ability, and then he kept running. He had the guts and the determination. He had men outside him. Des Harrison was outside him, but he kept going, and he just powered over that Castleford line. And the Rovers now, that's just what they wanted. That's just, I would have thought, what the coach Roger Miller would have said at half-time. Come on, I want some more points on the board in that first 10 minutes of the second half. And so John Doherty, as I get my breath back here at Headingley, will just take his time. Just about 11 yards from the Castleford post there. He's had the stand. He'll take his time, likes to just adjust the ball. It's like an Easter egg, a white Easter egg, although here we are in October. So comes up Doherty, very talented, very good professional. And there he goes. Sort of slow motion there. As he comes up now, strikes it right-footed, the flags go up, it's 16 points to 6 to Hull Kingston Rovers. So that's the platform now, 10 points in it, with just 5 minutes gone of this second half. And Hull Kingston Rovers, the only trophy they haven't won under Roger Millward's coaching, and the little man would love to win this, there's no question about that. Did win it, of course, in 1974, that was the last time Millward, in fact, that day was captain when they won it. So it would be a great afternoon's work as far as Millward was concerned. We'll have to see. Castleford, certainly good side, good footballing side. They'll come right to the end. Miller now, the scorer of that second try, this Australian. Warwicker, there he goes again. Comes again off that left foot. This time he falls down in the tackle. And the play now pushes his man off him. Eric Clark doesn't want to be there. He wants to get the forwards in there. The wingers come off his right wing. Go on the blindsiders. There, and I think off the ball incident. To see there, I think it looked as though Gary Clark there may have done something to his marker, but at the end of the day, it's a penalty to Castleford, and we'll have to see what they're going to do. Diamond gets the ball, taying to Ronnie Campbell. I'm going for goal, so he's taken over the goal kicking from Bobby Beardmore for the moment, and we'll have to see. Here comes the sand. The first half, of course, Diamond kicked that penalty goal just before half-time in the 39th minute of the match after George Fairman was penalised. And so here he is again about 18 yards in from the left-hand touchline, the Castleford left. John Jonah there to the left of your picture, and Kevin Ward in the centre. Beardmore kicks it. Oh, and he's wide of the right upright. It's taken for very well indeed by David Laws. Laws did well there. Well done indeed for Laws. And Tony Marchant, well, he got a good tackling on Laws. There goes Gary Promagan doing that alley shuffle, but there they are. Three-man tackle there, straight in, gridiron stuff there from Castleford. Still that scoreline. Hull Kingston Rovers in the lead by 16 points to 6. Watkinson now. Harkin now will kick this right-footed. Oh, it's, well, have to see, looked as though it touched the Castleford player. Well, he must have been out of play because the touch judge has said no. It went straight into play, and it ended it all. The Castleford supporters agreeing with him, and the Rovers supporters all around me disagreeing, but it depends who you support. And Ronnie Campbell is having a word with his touch judge. Whose ball is it? So Harkin there saying, well, is it my ball, sir? As the two packs get in, the front rows are ready. Well, will be in a minute, and at the end of it all, it's going to be Beardmore to put it in. Ball goes in, and the referee there not happy with that. Putting it into his twin brother. And we'll see what happens here. Puts it in now. Ball goes in. It's Castleford's ball. Beardmore waits in the pack. Well, he can't get it out there. It's stuck behind somebody's boots. Harkin's got hold of him. So too is Miller. Miller goes in too, very quickly indeed. And well, the ball was stuck there. It was really stuck. He would have to take somebody's boot off. Diamond now comes back inside, goes back towards the forwards. Oh, what a tackle from David Watkinson. He'll have felt that one, because you don't come running back into forwards if you're a halfback. And this time it's England. So they just fell down there into Watkinson's tackle. Here comes Ward again. This is Ward. This is where he's so good. Looks as a ball. It wasn't there. Miller did well there, did Miller. Harkin's there too. This is where Castleford are very strong with short support. Johnson's still going no more than about a yard from the Hull Kingston Rovers line. 16 points to 6 now. Castleford now moving it wide. Joyner goes back inside. He's held well on Indigo. Three-man tackle pushing him back. That's what they want. Joyner's still going. Can't get it out. And that's the changeover. So it was 6 tackles. Haven't had many of those this afternoon. Had one in the first half. Watkinson now going through. That's it. The captain now still going. Got out of his own 25 with a little jinking run. John Dorrier acting halfback. Gets it to Harkin. Harkin now. Long ball in. Goldsmith one over the top. That's a lovely ball from Goldsmith to Lydiate again. Lydiate coming through, but good tackle again from Marchant. Marchant playing well for Castle. He just thumped him to the ground. And John Lydiate looks as if to him say, what do you do that for? Gary Crome now. Crome goes on. Tackle again by the big fella, Kevin Ward. Long ball again from Laws to Smith over the top. Lovely ball again from Harkin to John Dorry. John Dorry now still going. Dorry looks again for oh, that's a tackle on John Dorry. Good break from the Australian over on that far right hand touchline for Hull Kingston. Ball from Hogan to Hagen. Lovely ball from Harkin. Throws another long one. Beautiful ball. Gordon Smith again getting it out. Prone dummying going through. Looks for his Kiwi. Looks his Cameron. Gordon Smith, good ball to him. This is good play from Rovers. Good support play. Forwards and backs now combining well. Harkin again. Looks to dummy. Looks to... Oh, he's still going. He's a little man still going. Flicks back inside the ball. Bouncing about. Picked up again. Det Harrison goes straight. Runs into the reception committee. Still 16 points to 6. Well, there we are. There's another changeover. Well, the ball's gone from one end of the pitch to the other. So Castleford having 6 tackles and then giving it to Hull Kingston. Hull Kingston coming out of their own 25 into the Castleford half with the 6 tackles and then that changeover. Nice to see that. Nice end-to-end stuff. Oh, that was good tackle there. Watkinson going in very quickly indeed on Martin Ketteridge, the youngster. Here's Johnson, Barry Johnson coming through, the ball player. And Watkinson again, round the legs. You can't beat it. Here's Kevin Beardmore there, trying to do a dummy scissors there, but kept the ball, did right. And here's Bobby Beardmore kicking it right-footed. Oh, and Gary Clark took that one well, did he take it well? Gary Clark, here he goes. This nice to be back, I think he's saying, the way he's running this afternoon. John Dorry gets away from one, turns it back inside. That's good play. Miller again. Oh, can he go? This Miller, look, still going. Looking for support. Oh, he's got it out. What a ball! And Clark's going to score. No, he'll catch it. What a try! What a ball! Well, Miller there came through there. A magnificent 60-yard break from Gavin. Look at the crowd there in the well. They're really cheering that one because it looked as though it was held after going 50, 60 yards. He had 3 men on him, but there he just seemed to flick the ball out. And there is Gary Clark saying, thanks very much, buddy boy. There's the 2 Australians, John Dorry and Gavin Miller. He really is a character, this Miller. and he's scored 2 this afternoon, made 1 himself. And what a ball that was, and Gary Clark there showing why he's an international winger. He was there, he was in the right place, he got the ball, and nobody was going to catch him as he went like a hare down that right-hand touchline. And that's now 20 points to 6. My watch just 53 minutes gone, 13 minutes into this second half. And Hull Kingston Rovers scoring 2 brilliant tries, there's no question about that. 10-6 at half-time, then that tremendous try from Miller. And then we've just seen a brilliant break from Gary Miller, and there was Gary Clark finishing it off in true fashion, true style, good wing play. And John Doherty now just outside the Castleford 25, no more than he's on that right-hand touchline. On that far side, our camera's over on this side, and the ball no more than about 8 yards from in the touchline. And John Doherty now, he'll come up and strike this. He strikes it right-footed. Well, he's got the trajectory. Let's have a look. Oh, what a kick! That's a gem of a goal. He'll be pleased with that one, will John Doherty, because that makes it now Hull Kingston Rovers 22, Castleford 6. So the men from the West Riding of Yorkshire have a lot to do now. Of Castleford 22-6, Rovers in the lead. And so we'll have to see now. Still plenty of time to go. Something like 27 minutes on my watch still to play. But Hull Kingston Rovers there really in this first 13 minutes of this second half, really stamping their authority and scoring 2 brilliant tries. So Castleford kick off. And Castleford come in, there's the tackles, straight in there, John Joyner, good tackle from him, and Kevin Beardmore, David Watkinson the hooker, inside their own 25, Burton now, trying to come out, just so, makes a nice little 10 yards, a little power burst to take the 2 tackles. We go with Harrison now, coming out, Harrison there, still going, striding out there, trying to get away. David Watkinson looks again, good tackle from Johnson and Beardmore. Well, he didn't really play the ball very well. John Doherty now, kicking it right down the field, right-footed. It's taken well by Spears, Tony Spears turns round, did well there. And it's tackled by Gary Prone. Tackler is this Prone. Tremendous centre, all-round ability in the defence and attack. Still going there, and England did well. They got it out very well indeed. And again, Castleford going down that middle. As Kevin Beardmore just pushes marching the other way. He's got his brother with him. And Bobby there. Bobby will come back inside. Turns it back inside. Ball. Well, that's a bit of basketball play there. And Kevin Beardmore now. Castleford now trying to play this short support work. Trying to play this sort of triangle style of in and out. And we'll have to see. Johnny comes back inside again. Looks for support. Rovers now. A lot of tackling to do for Hull Kingston Rovers in this second half of the Yorkshire Cup. The John Smith's Yorkshire Cup. And there's the bomb again from Beardmore. We'll have to see. Lydiate goes. Oh, what a catch from John Lydiate. That was tremendous. Well, nearly got buried in the pitch there by Johnson, but what a brilliant catch from Lydiate. Well, he's stepping in John Doherty. Lovely ball back inside. Gary Prome now. This is where Rovers are so strong, as Prome and Doherty now. These two centre. Oh, Kevin Ward on the Kiwi. So too is John Joyner. They're all trying to bury this Prome. They know how good he is. It's a compliment to him. 4 of them there. Big forwards, backs, everybody. And Prome there just gets her. He won't be bothered. He's so professional. Harkin, little short ball, and Miller's still going. Look, he's pushing it. Oh, this. Well, I think it's more of a swing that I think from Bobby Beardmore, more like a sail off a windmill. And look at there. Zukawa drags him away. He says, "Come on, get away." Oh, no, there he is, and it's Bobby Beardmore. I don't think he really meant to do it, but and there comes the touch judge. They really like to be on, don't they, these touch judge? Real prima donnas. Because they think we're on the television. Well, there we are. At the end of the day, it's a penalty, and quite rightly so, to Hull Kingston Rovers. So John Lydiate, with number 14 on his back, the substitute back, 2 substitutes allowed in rugby league, and he kicks it right-footed over towards those benches where they are, and just to the left of the centre. Rovers just inside. There's the halfway line. Harkin now does the run around with David Watkinson, turns it back to Gordon Smith. Gets it out to Lydiate on the blind side. He's taken out very quickly indeed. Barry Johnson. And a real hard grafter for Castleford this afternoon. Lydiate looks again. He often, a lot of players looked as he was tackling. Don't know how they hit him. Burton going through. And again, a 4-man tackle on Burton. So Malcolm really undoubtedly saying, come on, we're letting them run too much. We've got to break them down. Des Harrison now. Running well. What a good game he's had. These 2 young props. The 4 props have played exceptionally well. It's been a real ding-dong battle. Watkinson now runs off from acting half, but he still goes. Kevin Ward there going in. And again, another three-man tackle. And David Watkinson there, Johnson's there too. And Ward looks up, see what's going on. And Watkinson will play the ball. Rovers in the lead, 22 points to 6. Here's the run around. Oh, Harkin unlucky there. Oh, they picked the ball up to Rovers. There'll be a knock on though. Gary Prome there. The ball had already been knocked on before he could pick it up, so it'll be a scrum down game, just getting a little bit scrappy. Both sides trying so hard. One or two handling mistakes, but Castleford now, they've got to do everything. They've got to throw caution to the wind. Ball goes in. And certainly Beardmore there. Well, he fell down. He's still going. Harkins after him. Turns it back inside to Spears. That's a nice ball from Spears. Marchant now. That's a lovely break. Got away from Burton. Good tackle this time from Des Harrison. And Lydiot, oh dear me, Lydiot's pushed down by England. And I think at the end of it all, there he is, Ronnie Campbell there. We can see him in your picture there. Just very experienced referee said to him, you can stop it, you can cut that knee out, and it's a penalty to Castleford. It's been a very hard game, a real rip-roaring cut time, but I think played in the best spirit. Very, very hard tackling, but generally a very, very clean game. Well, taken very quickly, that's penalty for Castleford by Martin Ketteridge, and the play just about 30 yards, no more than 28 yards from the Hull Kingston Rovers line on the 10, this near side. Martin Ketteridge now coming through. There's Watkinson again, round the legs. It's like a windmill he is. 22 points to 6 as Castleford now. England comes through. Take again, good tackle now. Rovers now showing that they too can tackle gridiron style. Three-man tackle, four-man. Castleford again. Bobby Beardmore. Johnson back inside to Joyner. Joyner held well by Harkin and also Gavin Miller. Just outside the Rovers 25. That's the line there in the centre of the pitch. Oh, nice ball from Johnson. Little left-handed back flick there. Beardmore now to his twin brother, Bobby. Back inside, Joyner there, looks for support, and Watkinson was in straight away to take the man had he got it. And here comes Kevin Ward, this is the man who can go. Looks again, but he can't get away. Good tackle, Harkins there, the David and Goliath act there. Kick there, Bobby Beardmore, there's a chance here, and we'll see Marchant still going, he's still going, no, he's on it, well, I thought for a minute, no, he isn't, no, well, yes, he was on his back, there's no question about that, and it's a 5-yard scrum, I would have thought, must be, and the referee there, the Castleford fans for 1 minute thinking it was a try, but he was on his back, held on his back as well, and so it'll be a scrum down, so 22 points to 6. And the ball goes in, and that I would have thought the deferential penalty to Castleford. Own feet by Kevin Harkins, so Bobby Beardmore now just lining Castleford up. There's England there, looks to try and turn it in, no more than about 5 yards from the Hull Kingston Rovers line now. Castleford on the attack, Johnson now. Well, is he there? Is he there? No, he's held again, good tackle again. Harrison there, Phil Hogan, and that little man again, I bet he's in. Yes, Harkins in as well. The ball now played, Beardmore getting it out. Joyner, one long one over the top. Chance here, Marchant now looks again, gets it out to Spears. Oh, Laws is in with a tackle, good tackle, man for man marking. So as Castleford moved it wide, Hull Kingston Rovers spotted it well too, still 22 points to 6. Hull Kingston Rovers in the lead in this Yorkshire Cup final here at Headingley. And they've lost the ball there. Joyner looks as though Joyner there a little bit slovenly play from him, because I think at the end of the day they've lost it. Yeah, it's Gordon Smith, the little Kiwi there, pinched the ball. Hogan now getting it away, very good ball indeed as Laws came off his wing. His opposite number, Spears at number 5. In again, Hogan again. Ducks his head and goes, this Phil Hogan. Tackled by the Beardmores. This tackling really has been relentless by both sides this afternoon. Harkin. Miller dummies one way. Oh, does that little shuffle again. He's still going, this Miller. Scored 2 tries, made 1 already. Really is a hero this afternoon here at Headingley. Looks up there, looks to see who's marking him. And he's not that big either. Gary Prome, nice ball, beautiful ball from Gary Prome. This is good play. Laws now still going. And so Rovers now on the attack. Gary Miller puts a little kick in, little left footer there. Is it going to... Oh, what a lovely kick from Miller. Well, he can't do anything wrong. The Australian this afternoon here at Headingley. That was a beautiful little left-footed kick. If you'd have been playing golf and chipped a little 9-iron, you couldn't have been happier than that to the green. Well, it makes it a scrum down now inside the Castleford 25. That's the danger zone. This is where Hull Kingston Rovers want to be, especially with this lead of 22 points to 6. Ronnie Campbell just telling the two packs, the two front rows, and you can see there Kevin Ward isn't down. The two is Kevin Beardmore, and now of course David Watkinson there, the Rovers number 9, the captain. He can't get in, saying I can't get in, sir. I can't get my head in, let my head, he's in now. Ball goes in from Beardmore, and generally speaking, when the ball goes in from Beardmore, Castleford get it. So it's their heading ball. Lord hasn't seen so much of Lord this half. Now Joyner now coming down this middle, but he's slowed up there and he's put down very quickly. Plays the ball to himself and flows it again to Diamond. Steve Diamond goes back inside, so Castleford there linking up. Not a good ball from Diamond. Ball sloppy play, ball knocked back, so it'll be back to 1. And Lord tackled out there by the Philly Hogan. Hogan working very hard in that second row. The two second rowers played very well this afternoon. England now loves to come through. Hogan got a knock there by the looks of it. Oh, he's going to get on here, yes. Phil there, you're going to get up there. You need a Maggot's runs, and here comes Ward again. Oh, flips a lovely ball there to Gary Hyde. But Hyde's taken again, and look at it, number 9 round his legs. Watkinson again. And there'll be that little man Harkin when it was Lydiate this time. As Castleford move this ball. Spears now coming through, taken again by Gary Prome. Safe as houses, this Gary Prome in defence. Very, very strong. Ball from Beardmore, not a good one, picked up very well by Johnson. Johnson, what a lovely ball pairing. Joyner going through, Joyner now going towards the Rovers 25, so Castleford now coming back into the Rovers 25. Rovers now, they're going to have to defend. Joyner now to play the ball, he's played it a little bit too slowly. Ball again, the ball, there's a little chip over the top, that is a good one. Clark's going to be there, oh, he kicks it left-footed out of the play, did right. Bouncing ball, and John Dorrier there just claps his hand, just to say well done, well done. And it'll be John Lydiate there, just kicks the ball to Dorrihy, who's just out of your picture. There's the rest of the team, and Gavin Miller's under the post. Dorrihy now with the ball in his hands. And you can see the photographers there behind the touch and goal area. And so Dorrihy with the drop goal underneath the post. Strikes it right-footed high in the air. Taken well by Gary Lloyd. Gary Lloyd goes straight. Oh, well, that's good play, and you don't run into Watkinson if you can help it. And that's a great tackle from David Watkins. Still 22 points to 6. Hull Kingston Road as Kevin Beardmore runs off. That's what he likes to do, just about 20 yards from the line. Ball again, Gary Lloyd there, but Castleford a little bit disorganised. Oh, there's a chance here, the chance for March is going to score! Well, what a break, there we are. When I said they were a little bit disorganised, look at the Castleford fans at the back of the post. They'll be pleased. From the mining town of Castleford and the surrounding areas, and Castleford now, they've got 10 points, it's 22 points to 10. Tony Marchant there, and that was a power burst from Kevin Ward. He just blasted the Rovers defence there. Perfect ball, and give Marchant credit to Marchant. He was in support to go over for his try of the game, and that's his first try of the game this afternoon. And Bobby Beardmore, who takes over the goal kicking now. He had a knock just before half-time when Steve Diamond took the goal kick. And Diamond, of course, missed that penalty goal in the 47th minute. But now he's back to take this conversion. And the Rovers team will be having their union meeting because it's 22 points to 10. And about 15 minutes to go. Beardmore kicks it right-footed. The flags go up, so it's another 2 points to Castleford. 22 points to 12. Hull Kingston Rovers in the lead here at Headingley this afternoon in this Yorkshire Cup final. Just 10 points in it now. So are we in for a tremendous finish? We'll have to see. Rovers, whose sweet run machine, this high-speed machine in the first quarter of an hour of this second half, powered into brilliant tries from Gavin Miller and Gary Clark. And now Castleford, with just 15 minutes to go, with that power burst from Kevin Ward, have got themselves back in this game with a conversion from Bobby Beardmore. Just 22 points to 12, just 10 points in it, with the Robins in the lead. The ball kicked deep into Castleford's 25. The Castleford fans at both ends of the ground, and the Hull Kingston Rovers fans in the stand where our cameras are, just in the stand below the roof here. And they're certainly lifting the roof off, or they have been this afternoon with their cheering. Castleford now, England, coming down the pitch, coming down straight, and I think they're going to come straight. Johnson now decides to go. Well, they're deciding to. They've had a lot of possession in the last 10 minutes or so. So deciding to keep the ball and use this 6 tackles. And again, it's that man Ward. What a great game. Flicks it back inside, picked up for Castleford. Picked up by Diamond. Diamond did well there to pick that loose ball up. Beardmore now, long ball over the top, not a good ball. England could have got a suicidal path there, but again Burton in so quickly. Good tackling from the Robins. Watkinson and Hogan. Look, you see Hogan's his headband just hanging off there. You have to strap that up again. Oh, an inside ball, not a good one. Taken there and the kick through, nice little chip through. We'll have to see, but David Laws, yes, Laws did well there. Waited for the ball and came off that left foot. Used his pace to place the ball. Not a good play of the ball. And Harkin did well. He's still running on his knees. Dummies one way, still going his little man. But he's taken out by Kevin Beardmore as David Watkinson just put Laws out the way and says, let's just steady it down. Gets it now to Miller. Miller now still fight, still going is Miller. But this time he can't get away. Two good tackles from England. And Kevin Ward, he really does look a big man, does that Ward. And I can show you he's a big guy as well. Burton now powering his way through, trying to get wide. That's where it is. Rovers now having a go, looking at them on the outside. Dorry, nice ball from him. Miller now, power burst from him. Tate leaves one man in his wake. There's the benches there in the centre of the screen there, and that looks a bad ball, but Sir Gordon Smith took it very well indeed there. Gordon Smith playing at stand-up. He's lost the ball. So Kingston Rovers losing the ball. Here comes that man, Kevin Ward again. But this time Gordon Smith there tackles him well indeed. There's the little Kiwi. 22 points to 12 is the scoreline in Hull Kingston Rovers' favour. There's Hogan there doing a bit of dancing there. There's the ball there, John Joyner with it. Nice ball again from Johnson to Bobby Beardmore. Nobody with him though as he looked for support. Plays the ball himself, runs off. Flicks it this on this right-hand touchline. Spears now comes off his right foot. It's a good tackle again, and with which you see in the picture there, that number 15, well that's Andy Kelly and Phil Hogan, who took a knock only about 5 minutes ago. Well, Hogan's gone off, and so Andy Kelly's coming to the second row as the substitute, the number 15, and the big guy, all about 6'2", must be about 15 stone, signed for £60,000 from Wakefield Trinity. Well, that was a bad ball, and Rovers did well there, picked that loose ball up. David Watkinson's a real captain role he's played this afternoon. Well, in fact, this Hogan's still on there, so we'll get the substitutions right at the end. Still going, Zukema now. Out of his own 25. And Miller, lovely ball there. Dummies one way, but he's caught this time by Ward, and they're still resting. Look, Ward there. Well, you'd have thought they were wrestlers on a Saturday afternoon. And Miller there. Oh, look at it. Just look at he's put his jersey straight. He's a cocky Australian. And he can afford to be this. Oh, Dorry there breaks the tackle of two. Looks for support. Isn't there. Good tackle again from Ward. Kevin Ward did well there, but still that scoreline. Hull Kingston Rovers 22. Castleford 12. Rovers now prone there, getting it out. Lovely ball now. Will kick over the top by David Laws. That's a good kick from him, bouncing in. We'll have to see. That's what the touch judge said. It's ball back. That's unfortunate for the former Old Hymerian rugby union player. He's done well since he turned pro. So it's a come back, and we're going to have to go right back into the Rovers half of the field. And so Rovers there getting ready. And Paul Harkin there just telling everyone to steady down. There's Gavin Miller. What a great game he's had this afternoon. And a real tussle a few seconds ago with the big fellow, the mountain man, that Kevin Ward of Castleford. Diamond shows the ball and goes himself, but Gordon Smith and Harkin very quick indeed in the tackle. Bobby Beardmore will be acting halfback. Looks again, floats it out to Joyner. Joyner will come back inside this triangle style of football. But it's at the moment Rovers tackling them well. Kevin Beardmore getting it out again, turning again. Beardmore gets it back inside. Marchand now ducks one tackle, but Harkin puts him down. Good tackle from little Harkin. Right on the Rovers 25 now. Kevin Beardmore floats it out again. It's that big man Ward. Sees powering through again. Looks for support. Still going. He's Ward. Still going. Oh, he's going towards the line. He's lost the ball. Rovers there. Watkinson now. And Marchand picks it over. It's a try. Is it a try? Yes. In Castleford, it's the second try for Marchand. Look at the supporters of Castle behind that post. They can't believe it. That's the second try, and it makes it now 22 points to 16. I make it just 8 minutes to go. And well, Kevin Ward there, a block-busting run from the big fellow. Lost the ball in the tackle. Ball bouncing towards the Rovers line. Rovers not picking that loose ball up. Marchand was there. Tony Marchand went in, picked the ball up, dived over the Rovers line, and that's the second try of the afternoon for him. And what a grandstand finish we're having now from the men from Castleford. I said it would be a great game, and what a great game it's been. What a great game it's been this afternoon. Bobby Beardmore now to take this conversion underneath the Rovers post. No more than about 12 yards from the post. Kicks it right footed. Well, you can just see the fans there, they're all cheering. I don't have to tell you the score. That's another 2 for Castleford. And it's now Hull Kingston Rovers 22, Castleford 18. The Yorkshire Cup final we're having here this afternoon at Headingley. So Rovers now will kick off, just 8 minutes to go. And so Hull Kingston Rovers, well, the first 15 minutes went into a 22 points to 6 lead, and really the way they were playing, one would have thought they might have scored 40. But then in that last, 20 minutes of this game or so, with 8 minutes to go, it was Castleford, I think, who've got a lot more of the ball. They've had a lot of possession, they've gone up the middle with their forwards, and they've taken 2 good tries from Tony Mutchen to bring them right back in this game and really make this a really tremendous cup. It really has been a marvellous game of rugby league football. So now it's Castleford now with the ball. The Rovers fans getting behind their team and the Castleford fans getting behind there. This is what it's all about. There's some atmosphere here this afternoon at Headingley. Spears now will play this to Beardmore. Gets it now to England. There's the tackles. Watkinson again. He's tackled his heart out all afternoon. Miller's there too. So Castleford coming out of their own 25. Still with the ball. The Beardmores now using the big forwards. Coming through England again. They're coming down in a triangle fashion, just going in and out, but again very straight, looking for short support, man either side. Taking on the big kick now downfield towards the Rovers line, and that's a great kick indeed. And it's just going to be a scrum down on the 10. There's the 10-yard mark, just outside the Rovers 25. So this is the danger zone. Castleford will be pleased to be in this position with only about 6 minutes to go. So Castleford, well, they're certainly on nothing near the mark, and John Johnny must have heard me because he's pointing to the mark, what to say, and Ronnie Campbell quite right. He says, come on you famous 12, get on the mark. And 2 fiery sets of forwards, and boy, they've been fiery this afternoon, firing on all cylinders. And I think heroes, both sides, everybody's played their part. Ball goes in, it'll be Rovers ball. Hawking goes on the blind side. He'll just keep it. He rolls over there. There's a sort of western rolls again. Another yard or 2 for Hull Kingston Rovers. Ball to Zukema. First team game, I would think, for over a month for Hawkins since his shoulder injury. So he's done very well indeed this afternoon. Watkinson now looks to his forwards. And this time there's the big fellow, Andy Kelly. Plays the ball to himself. This Kelly, well, he did the right thing, did the big fellow. Still going. Pushed down again. Johnson pushes him down. He's the one maybe with the cleanest shirt in the afternoon. Always tell the subs. Oh, an interception off Miller. Oh, dear me. Johnson tearing round there. Well, the ball back inside. Castleford a chance now. Diamond. Oh, what a tackle from Laws. And he's put the ball. Oh, well done, David Laws, because Diamond there going for the line. Tried to get away from Laws, and end of it all, David Laws got the ball in the tackle. Well done indeed. It's 22 points to 18. It really is all happening. It's about 5 minutes to go. Just 5 minutes away for glory for Roger Millward. It'll be the first time Rovers have won the cup. Watkinson loses the ball in the tackle. We'll have to see what the referee says. And yes, quite rightly so. He's given a penalty to Hull Kingston Rovers. The ball, I would have thought, was pinched there, and Bobby Beardmore just has a word. The ball's kicked away. Looks as though Harkin kicked it away. Did right there, playing for time. And the referee right on the spot there. And he's saying to Harkin, now come on, stop playing for time, let's get on with it. And again, asking where the line should be, John Lydiot there. So, a bit of professionalism from Rovers, that's what it's all about. If you can get away with it. So the ball bouncing off the stand. Our cameras, they were aiming for the cameras, didn't hit them, thank God. And so at the end of it all, it'll be David Watkinson who'll tap this rail run himself with Watkinson, deciding, yes, I'll lead by example. Ward goes in, so too does Kevin Beardmore. He's done a great tackling stunt for Castleford. Zukema now, what a good game he's had, but they're met by the reception committee. Ward and Johnson, the 2 front rows of both sides, tremendous. Watkinson now, dummies one way, well played. David Watkinson gets it in to Laws. Laws comes back inside, tackled again by Kevin Beardmore. 22 points to 18, just 4 points in it, and about 4 minutes to go. Harkin now, still going, the Littleman. Oh, there he's still going, he's on his knees. Well, he was unlucky there because Gordon just backed him up very well indeed. He'll have to plays it to himself and puts a little grubber kick in along the ground. Touch flags there indicating that it's gone into touch. So it's a scrum down in the Castleford half of the field. That's where Rovers will want to be. And really, you know, when it's like this, you've got 12 players, 6 from each side are out of the game. So when it's like this, it's just the backs against each other. 6 backs and a full-back. So you've got half the team out, who really play no part once they get down, except for getting the ball. So Rovers will be looking for this ball. We'll have to see. Well, the packs will right the way around, and you can see Ronnie Campbell there doing his mime. Says to them, get back on the 10. And Zucchema waits to get in. The headband, the number 10 for Hull Kingston Rovers. Gavin Miller getting ready to go in the pack. Looking there, and Ronnie Campbell again says, come on, come on. It really is some tension down there now. Ronnie Campbell there's Donny in, yes, the front row's in. Let's have this ball in. Ball goes in, and Harkin there gets it in. The ball went blind. Beardmore could only go blind, and Spears, I think, loses the ball into touch. So yet another scrum down. It's all Rovers' time. They're in the lead by 22 points to 18. Oh, the ball goes in. Well, it went in. We'll say no more. Darwin now comes back inside, and of course again he's wrapped up again by Miller and Dorry, the two Australians. They played great games this afternoon, and I can, my watch, can tell you that Gavin Miller has been awarded the Player of the Match award. You'll see it on the electric scoreboard when we get the cameras over to it. But Gavin Miller, the Hull Kingston Rovers loose forward, is the man of the match. He wins the White Rose Award for the most outstanding performance of the day. And it's amazing, this is to the second year running, because another Australian last season, when Hull Kingston Rovers lost to Hull FC in the Yorkshire Cup final, it was in fact Hull FC's scrum half Peter Sterling who won the award. But Gavin Miller, magnificent game as Bobby Beardmore kicks it over the top. But there again is that second phase of defence from Hull Kingston Rovers. Gordon Smith and Harkin. Harkin taking the ball out the air. Very well indeed. 22 points to 18. Only about a minute or two to go as Zucchema now drives for Hull Kingston Rovers. Drives for glory. Undoubtedly this team playing not only for Hull Kingston Rovers, the fans, but especially for their coach, Roger Millward. The only trophy they've never won since he coached them, and he's been going something like 8 years now. And what a great coach he's been. And certainly the two Humberside clubs can be very proud of the performances of both sides. But it's Hull Kingston Rovers this afternoon in this Yorkshire Cup final. Oh, what a break from David Watkins. Oh, he's lost the ball. He should have kept it. Well, it was unlucky if the support had been there. But Castleford now a counter-attack in the last minute of this game. It really has been tremendous. And Harkins there tackling, so too Zucchema. Marchant, the scorer of the two tries for Cag, out to Bobby Beardmore. Johnson now, what a great game he's had. The ball player, he's taken out by Miller. And Miller, the man of the match. Award to him. Gary Pro must have run in very close. Hyde, the first time we've seen Gary Hyde in his second half, but he can't get away as Miller goes in. And there it is, the Holders, there he goes, it's over, and Hull Kingston Rovers, and here's the fans, the Rovers fans. Hull Kingston Rovers there, 22, Castleford, 18. What a magnificent Yorkshire Cup victory for Hull Kingston Rovers. 11 years since they last won this Yorkshire Cup. There's the fans, they're patting their heroes. I should think they'll be kissing them, although we don't get much kissing in rugby league. But well, marvellous game of rugby league football. Credit to Castleford, because Castleford have played their part in this really rip-roaring tie. It's been a marvellous final. 10-6 at half-time. The Rovers going ahead with those great tries from Gavin Miller in the second half and Gary Clark to a 22-6 lead. And then Castleford coming back with those two tries from Tony Marchant. But marvellous performance from the forwards today from Hull Kingston Rovers. That front three of Des Harrison, David Watkinson, Zucchema, tremendous against Kevin Ward, Kevin Beardmore and Barry Johnson. The six were tremendous. And the two half-backs, Paul Harkin, a great game, so too Gordon Smith. Outstanding performance from Gary Prome. John Doherty, the best game I think he's played this season. And Gary Clark and David Laws, good play from them. And then that tremendous back three, tremendous tackling from Burton. Hogan with his running until he went off. And Gavin Miller, the man of the match. Miller, tremendous play, two great tries from him, and also that marvellous break that took Gary Clark in for that second half try. But there's the team there. They'll be pleased. They're having a drink, but it'll be that little man Roger Millward. There's the rest of the squad. John Edson, the coach, his Colts coach there, just clapping their hands, and as they go up there, up for that cup. Their captain, David Watkinson, what a proud man he'll be as he goes in to take the cup from the director of John Smith's, Malcolm Lockhart, the managing director of the northeastern region of John Smith's brewery. And there's that marvellous Yorkshire Cup. It really, I can tell you, it really is a big trophy. There's the mascot, Hull Kingston Rovers mascot. Only a little lad, I don't know, 3 or 4 years of age. And Watkinson there with the cup there, he holds it, look at the crowd there, look at the red and white fans, flags, streamers, you name it, they're cheering their heroes because they've been heroes this afternoon at Headingley, and they're really pleased. The cup will go right the way down the line. Zucchema gives it back, gives it to David Watkinson. There's the little guy, there's the photographs. That's for the morning papers, that's for the Monday morning papers. That's what you'll see in your Daily Express, your Daily Mails, your Mirrors, the whole Daily Mails, the Yorkshire Post, you name it. And Gordon Smith just passes it down. Des Harrison there, Zucchema with it, passing it down the line. Every one of them there holds it up. And Gary Prome there, he'll be pleased with that. Just has a look, yes, he holds it up. Very proud man, is Gary Prome. There's the little man, Paul Harkins, nearly as big as him. Oh, it nearly fell over. Well done, Harkins, smiling all over his face. Passing along this line, every one of them are here. Doria there, 5 great goals from him. The Australian, very well played indeed. And it goes up again. Gavin Miller there with it, passes it on, going right down the line. Everyone on David Laws puts it on, and they'll be coming down to a hero's welcome. And look at the crowd there, red and white all round this ground. And credit, I think, also too to the Castleford side, who of course go up for their losers' medals. But the final score, and that's what it's all about. It's Hull Kingston Rovers 22 points, Castleford 18. The fans now chanting away, come on you Robins. And it'll be the losers, and great credit to Castleford. The men from the West Riding of Yorkshire, the mining town, have put up a tremendous performance. They too have made this a memorable game. Make no mistake, as John Joyner, their captain, goes up to take their losers' medals. They'll be very disappointed, but I think they can be very proud of their performance this afternoon here at Headingley. But at the end of the day, they've been beaten, I think, certainly by a far better footballing side. Hull Kingston Rovers, who really at one time looked as though they were going to race away with it. But credit to the gutsy men from Castleford. They came back, they used their forwards well, and had tremendous performance from Kevin Ward. Certainly he was my man of the match as far as Castleford was concerned. Their big number 8, the mountain man, who really took on the Rovers pack. But Rovers, in the end, superb. George Fairbairn, until he got injured, had a great game in the first half. So too did John Lydiate coming on, replacing Fairbairn. There the fans walk away. They'll be going back to their cars, I would think. Most of them come across on the M62, and there'll be some celebrations tonight in the city of Hull, because Hull Kingston Rovers have won the Yorkshire Cup here today at Headingley by 22 points to 18 in a marvellous game of rugby league football.